Imposing, majestic, and shrouded in mystery, the sunstone is much more than an archaeological artifact. It is a stone codex, a testament to an empire, and a window to the Aztec universe. Today, we will travel through time to discover its secrets. Also, known as the Aztec Calendar, the sunstone is a monolith weighing more than 24 tons of olivine basalt, with a diameter of 3.6 meters and a thickness of 1.22 meters. It was carved with astonishing precision. Its carving dates back to the Mesoamerican post-classic period, between 1250 and 1521 AD. The Aztec calendar is considered to have been created during the final period of Mexica splendor. Its surface is an enigma carved with symbols, deities, calendars, and legends. Each groove and figure has a purpose, revealing the deep astronomical and religious knowledge of the Aztecs. The sunstone is not a simple calendar, but two calendars in one. On one side is the tonalpohualli, the 260-day ritual calendar used for religious ceremonies and divination. On the other, the xiuhpohualli, a 365-day solar calendar, which marked the agricultural cycles. In the center, the god Tonatiuh, known to the Aztecs as the fifth solar god. His name means tona, to make sun, tiu, to go, who was the leader of the sky. The sun opens its mouth with a knife-like tongue, a symbol of the hunger for blood and sacrifice. Tonatiuh is surrounded by the four previous suns, representing the eras that preceded the current world. 4. Jaguar. 4. Wind. 4. Rain. 4. Water each, according to mythology, ended in a catastrophe. The outer rings represent the 20 days of tonalpohualli and other cosmic deities, surrounded by two great fire serpents with human heads, the xiuhpohualli. According to myths, this world is the fifth sun, sustained by sacrifice. The gods created humanity with their own blood, and in return, they demanded human offerings. Tonatiuh, the sun god, required vital energy to continue his journey across the sky. Therefore, the sunstone was more than art. It was a ritual guide. The Aztecs considered the sun god one of their principal deities. They believed they were the people chosen by the mighty star for its subsistence. Therefore, the Aztecs had to ensure that the sun fulfilled its process of rising at dawn and setting at dusk, offering sacrifices accomplished through rituals. Likewise, war and harvests had to take place at certain times of the year. In this way, the sunstone for Aztec culture ensured that the fulfillment of events followed a constant and stable order. The structure of the Aztec calendar is fascinating and complex, dividing the year into 18 months and unlucky days. Thus, the Aztec solar calendar is divided into 18 months, each with 20 days. Each month was associated with a specific deity, and rituals and ceremonies were celebrated during each month. In addition to the 18 months of 20 days each, the Aztec calendar included 5 additional days that were considered unlucky or unlucky. Nemontemi were considered unlucky days, which experts point out was believed to be propitious for misfortune and death. During these days, the Aztecs avoided important activities such as weddings, battles, or rituals. The structure of the Aztec calendar reflects the Aztec worldview and spirituality, and the division of the year into 18 months and the days of doom are fundamental aspects of this calendar, which continue to be studied and admired today. The Aztec calendar was closely linked to Aztec religion and cosmology. The Aztecs believed that time was divided into cycles of creation and destruction, and that the calendar reflected these cycles. Each day and month was associated with a specific god or goddess, and rituals and ceremonies were held to honor these gods. The Aztec Empire, with its capital in Tenochtitlan, flourished between the 14th and 16th centuries. It was a military, political and religious system deeply connected to the cosmos. But in 1521, after the arrival of Hernan Cortés and the fall of Tenochtitlan, the sunstone was buried, possibly to hide it from the Spanish or as a symbol of the end of the cosmic order. The sunstone stood in the center of Mexico Tenochtitlan, capital of the Aztec Empire, until the arrival of the Spanish in the 16th century. It was then moved to the Templo Mayor near the viceregal palace, where it remained on display until Alonso de Montúfar, Archbishop of Mexico, ordered its burial. It was forgotten for centuries. It was rediscovered on December 17, 1790, in the Zócalo of Mexico City, at the foot of what had been the Templo Mayor during urban development work in the Mexican capital. It was then that it was given the name Aztec Calendar, as it was believed to be an ancient artifact used to measure time. Some specialists point out that the sunstone was a temalacatl, a gladiatorial platform consisting of a large stone disc, with a handle in the center to which the prisoner was tied to fight with victorious warriors armed with regular armor. The captive would fight to the death or surrender immediately. Quetzalcoatl, the wolf, participated, being in charge of lifting people onto the platform. The eagle or the ocelot would strike them with flints, scratching. When the captive fell, Quetzalcoatl would then drag them, sacrifice them to the xiuhpohualli, the night drinker, and then throw them down. This ritual was performed during the Aztec festival called xiuhpohualli. Others mention that he acted as Xiuhpohualli, House of the Eagle. This figure was a stone vessel used to hold the hearts of human sacrifices during ceremonies, and was decorated with zoomorphic motifs, commonly eagles or jaguars. It represented the clash of two worlds, one based on the sun, time and sacrifice, and another that arrived with the cross and the sword. Today, the sunstone is on display at the National Museum of Anthropology and has become a national symbol. Its image appears on banknotes, logos, urban art, and even tattoos. It inspires artists, scholars, and filmmakers. Its intricate design continues to generate theories and wonder. The sunstone is not just a calendar, it is a worldview carved in stone. An echo of a fascinating civilization that understood time, the sun, and life in a unique way. Because to know the past is to understand who we are. If you want to discover more about the secrets of ancient Mexico, its gods, its beliefs, and its legacy, subscribe, comment, and share this video.